Welcome back to Star Wars D&D, Session 52. Last time, the clock has been reset and Ajisai has returned to life thanks to the Orb of Passage. But instead of being overjoyed at his revival, he went even darker. Ajisai killed the Jedi Chi and Pai after they attempted to leave, shooting one in the back and executing the other, but not before he destroyed the ship's engines. Piranu is gone, and LeBear has decided to walk away from the group after those actions, carrying Chi's body with him. There we go. Alright. Things should look okay. They might look slightly different, but everything should be fine. We've changed the way we're doing some things here on Roll20. Everything should be good. I don't know what y'all are cracking up about. I'm guessing it involved a soundboard. Anyway.
I'm okay. He's just a little emotional.
After all, I just got brutally murdered, right?
Yeah, I wonder who is responsible for that. And the soundboard too.
I'm gonna take away all privileges to use that soundboard.
I would. All right. Sorry,
I forgot to reset the alignment here as well.
I mean, as long as you don't do the Flintstones run, we're gonna be all right.
That's exactly what I was about to play now.
So you're clicking it. He was hovering over it.
Yeah.
He's got a hotkey for it now.
All right,
That's what we
sorry.
really need.
My confusion there was Roll20's, or sorry, OBS is acting kind of funky.
Damn, who's that stunning young man, freshly shaven? Yeah, thank you, man. I know. It's a bad lady. I thought I needed to shave this morning.
Yeah.
So, Midas, you were on your way elsewhere.
Oh yeah, I was.
You were looking for a village.
Yep.
As you were walking, you eventually hear footsteps approaching you from behind. You turn around and you can see that LeBear is there, carrying Chi's dead body and followed by HK.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
I didn't expect to see you here.
Yeah. I'm leaving your group.
I assumed it would happen eventually. Well,
You have a situation you need to handle.
me?
Yes. With Ajisai.
Okay. Elaborate.
I expected to be elated when he was purged and survived.
Hello?
Hi.
Oh, I just lost connection, I guess.
Yeah, it seems like you flickered out there for a moment. We lost your camera.
Yeah.
And Connor keeps lagging on on my
Am
video.
I lagging?
On my video. I don't know if it's on anybody else's, but definitely mine.
He's not lagging. He just disappears sometimes for me.
It's fine for me.
That's
That's
always
something
like this anyway.
y'all might see as well. When someone reconnects, I have to manually slot them back into place now.
Yeah.
Alright, well, anyway. So I expected to be elated when I found out that Ajisai survived what had happened. Unfortunately, seeing him be no different than he was, well, let's say it fails to be a proper control case in every step of the way.
So because he's not what you want,
It's something I need to deal with.
I think that you should deal with him because if you don't, then all of you will die. And because he is currently lacking the drive and motivation to survive the hardships that will come. I don't mean the Sith, I don't mean Jedi, I don't mean anything that I've used to mean. When I first succeeded in removing the Force from plants, I tried to put them back outside, see how they would survive with the rest of nature if they could survive. For a time they did. And then a freak event of nature, a bolt of lightning, destroyed them. Or a critter would come by and rip them apart before they could spread. And
The
only
Force-
them, with nothing else.
So the Force was correcting it.
Exactly. So you either need to make sure that he's strong enough to survive that correction, or you need to lose the dead weight.
Well, I have an idea of what I can do, but if you have any other suggestions.
I'm not giving you any more suggestions. You all are free to continue doing what you want. That's my last bit of advice for you.
What will you do?
I'll make a trip to Moncala.
To pick up your things?
Yep, to pick up my things. Once that's done, well, I'll go do something else. Find a new lab to perform my experiments. It's a shame I'll have to abandon the one that was being made. I had high hopes for it.
Well, shall we?
Shall we?
To the next town. To the town, I mean.
Let's go.
So we head there.
I don't know if I lagged there.
When you're talking on, at least from mine, your lips seem a little behind.
As long as everything is fine on Twitch, that's what matters.
Yep.
But yeah, when I'm moving here, because things are very laggy. Well, let's see what happens when we load a new map.
Blue screen. I did that on a soundboard, so
I got you. Yeah.
Windows shut down.
Not the ball.
What happened to Windows? What happened to Windows themes? That's actually a staple. A staple in
And
early
startup.
computing. Yeah, startup theme and shutdown theme.
Let's see. That
That's a new
again.
staple.
You know what's about to happen if you hear that. Did we transition?
It's loading.
Oh, sorry.
Only minus it.
No, it's just loading. It'll save on the hard disk drive.
The hard disk drive.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Is that Gragner?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, it is.
Oh, it
They're
is,
also
yeah.
stranded.
Oh.
My boy Gragnick.
Last we saw him, he was running through the six with his woes.
wait a minute.
Okay.
This person.
She's the one that sells all that shit on our shit.
Is she?
That was that
Also,
one girl
probably.
that you saved.
That'd be cool
yeah,
if
that
it
might be
was.
her.
Yeah,
I'm surprised Jaws 10 actually let it leave. What if he actually just killed her?
Yeah, that's probably somebody else.
Yeah, probably just killed her. We'll find out.
Alright, I think I fixed, hopefully, most of the lag issues.
Well, this seems promising.
Yeah.
Props on the map, Connor, with the it crashed right here and you didn't have
Thank you.
debris everywhere. The hell happened here?
Guess we'll find out.
Oh, those are stairs.
Yes.
Alright.
Sorry if that wasn't clear.
Oh,
Goes to walk over, and you see a group of Twi'leks and Hylabons crowded around a fire. Music's a bit loud. Thank you. I'll turn that down. All right. You said anything?
I'm gonna squint my eyes and look over at this one. Grodnik, is that you?
As I live and breathe. Look what we have here.
I'm surprised you're alive.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, I see the crash outside.
Oh, that. Well, what can you do? Forgotten your name. My apologies.
It's all right. It's Midas.
Right. Well, what are you doing back here?
We came to the temple. Looking for some answers, found them. And our ship has been damaged, so we were looking for spare parts.
Well, he looks back. I'll cut you a deal. Take what you can from my ship and from this abandoned base here. Give us passage out. I realize I said that in a really weird way. If you give us passage out, you can take parts from my ship and from this base here.
Sure. Yeah. We can drop you off somewhere.
All right. I'll be sure to mum's the word as well.
Hey, I appreciate that. I'll do the same.
All right. Let's see if we can help this group get their ship back up and running. So everyone starts to climb, get up. Just tell us what you need.
It was the right engine, right?
Yes, that was what was crushed.
Currently, our right engine is pretty much smashed. I think they're working on trying to salvage some of it, but I don't know how much they're going to be able to do. And the bear was actually looking for a way to get off here by himself, but I don't know if that's going to be possible.
No, there's no need to worry. I'll handle everything on my own. You all do what you need to do.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess we can start by taking pieces of your engines and thrusters apart, and we'll just take it back to the ship and see what we can do.
All right, everyone, grab a piece. Let's get going. Where's he gonna come up to you?
Oh, yeah.
Well, Midas, this is where we part ways. I don't know whether or not we'll ever see each other again, but should we, I hope that... Never mind. Goodbye, Midas.
Wonder what his alignment will be like soon.
He has to make his way out. Alright, the rest of you begin to grab pieces here and there. Let me go activate my light, set it to dark side here as well, since it's getting up there. Sorry about the bright light behind me, inhibiting it, like always. And you
Did
all
y'all hear that, or is that just me?
Yeah, no, I heard it too.
We heard it all. It was
I
probably
think it was. Yeah, I think it was Connor.
Yeah, Connor turning on. We had just a little bit of static. It's fine. It's gone now. When you turn on the lights,
they heard it on Twitch.
Probably the cable or something.
It was probably Magneto in the back, like fucking with you.
If that's the case, that's fucking weird because my phone's over here to my right thing, all the way to the left. It's not by cable connected at all, so it's entirely through the signal. Something got caught up in the middle there.
It was Magneto.
But so long as it's good now, that's what matters.
Yep.
Actually, it was Pain.
And eventually, you all see a bunch of Hylabons and Twi'leks begin to make their way up with Midas. And you recognize the one in front.
Must have been fate that brought you to us, Gragnik.
I suppose that's one word for it. Anyway, we hear that you are in need of some supplies.
For the ship. Yeah. We could use some parts.
All right. Well, let's get working, shall we?
You guys started here too?
All right. Came back here to try and raid some of the other temples. Something ended up happening, and our ship lost connection to its engines. Did our best to pull up what we could, ended up crashing into Calico Village south of here. Not Calico. Calicori.
I see. Well, you guys looking for a ride off then?
Aye. That's the exchange that we've agreed to.
Safe passage.
2 Midases.
So we'll help you put the ship together. Doing what we can with ours. Hopefully that's enough to get this thing running.
Yeah, well, it looks like one of our better mechanics is gone, so we will need more help. Thank you.
The strange fellow that walked away with his droid.
Yes, the droid was the good one. Unless you rolled a 1.
Surprised to be that good. Thing looked ancient.
Mystery, that one. Mystery.
Age is just a number.
Well, suppose now it is during the Empire. So that was a bad joke. That was a real low ball too. I don't know if it was picked up.
I was gonna right on through it.
I don't know where you were going with it, but I do know that.
Anyway,
I guess that a lot of, everybody in the Empire is known as a number, I guess.
Yeah, that's the way.
We're gonna.
Yeah, there you go.
We're just right on.
All right. Who's gonna be working on the ship?
Not me.
Soda 77.
All right. Anyone else?
I can assist.
I'll go with CD Yale. It just collapsed. So I wasn't here for that.
All right, Soda, I want you to put your A game on.
Okay. I realized like Soda 77 has a high mechanics and a lot of other shit too.
Hey, Zeno, can I ask you a question?
Roll on that
Roll me
one
through
and break the
checks.
ship.
What the?
Free?
Yep.
So do I get a plus, I guess, from him assisting me, or are we just both gonna roll?
You'll both roll. I thought it was just Soda 77 that was rolling.
I know, Purumayo's also assisting.
Oh, then both of you roll 2 checks.
All right.
Oh my god.
That wasn't as Soda 77.
Yeah, that's your mistake.
I literally just called it.
Yeah, you go. You feel like you see Soda 77 there working. You go to work on something. All of a sudden, it just bursts open, smoke
Okay,
bellowing
hold on.
out.
Ooh, snap.
Okay.
Putumayo rushes over, immediately fixes up the damage, hooks in some of the other pieces, starts going to work like it's absolutely nothing.
Alright, the second one.
The natural
trained-
dichotomy of balance.
Who trained this robot?
He
Why
trained
couldn't
himself.
you ask somebody useful?
He doesn't have hands.
All right, one more Putumayo.
Yeah, just he doesn't have hands. Maybe that's why.
Why is the only robot with no hands on this damn ship is working?
I think that's like the only robot without hands on this whole fucking galaxy.
All right, you succeed in putting the ship back together. Thanks to that
Everything
nat 20
needs-
countering the nat 1.
Yin, yang. Balance.
No, that's true balance right there. You've been looking for balance, Zeno. There's your balance right there.
I understand.
True balance is one person rolling a nat 1 and a nat 20 in succession for the same action.
It all makes sense.
All right.
I was going to talk to Zeno for a minute off to the side.
I don't even know where you all are. Oh, there you are. Scroll down. That's not off to the side.
Well, away enough that Ajisai's not listening.
Like right here.
I'll go over here, man. I'll just go in this corner.
I'm doing this while the ship's being repaired, so it's being covered up by all the banging and clanking.
Let me just whisper to Zeno. No, I'm just kidding.
GG.
It's just telepathy. That's me metagaming.
Oh yeah, telepathy I wouldn't be able to pick up.
Some other onlookers could.
So that's funny. So the bear's gone. He told me that he's afraid that Ajisai, if he stays in his current state, that something force related is going to come for him, and if we are with him at the time, it could take us out too. There's no reason for him to lie to me about it. So there's 2 options here. Which obviously the second option I'm not with at all. But option 1, he said, was to kill him. And option 2 would be to try to fix his force situation. The only thing I know of that could possibly fix this would be going to that planet we just came from with the trees.
Well, that seems the best alternative.
It's basically all we got.
The Cassia.
Force dysfunction.
GG. It's null.
So I guess we'll go to Castia first, and then see if we can do something there, and then we'll head to Moncall after that.
Return for the ship.
Mm-hmm. We gotta drop these guys off somewhere first, unless we just take them with us to Castia. We drop them off there.
Why don't we offer them a job? We're short on muscle right now, right?
Especially if all the Mandalorians leave, which it seems like that may be the case. Guess I could try. Would be the first time someone turned from the dark side, or from the Empire.
Maybe we can convince the Mandalorians as well.
I don't think so.
Show of strength.
Maybe if we get
More money.
Aji's side back on track, maybe that'll convince him. But he doesn't have the helmet anymore, and that's why they were following him. I mean, what else, without the helmet, I mean, I don't know much about Mandalorian lore, but without the helmet, what else could he have that would make them follow him?
Well, they seem like they respect honor, so we'll see. Maybe an opportunity will come. I wouldn't give up just yet, though.
If only there was like some sort of sword or something that he could wield that would make them turn to his side. Like a sword, like a helmet or a sword could make any.
Like a dark saber. The dark crystal you have.
It's not gonna work, you liar.
What do you mean it's not gonna work? It's dark.
It's restricted to the dark side, and you don't have that.
Is it though?
It is.
Is it? No, not that one. The other one. The color crystal.
Black lightsaber crystal. Dark side restricted.
That's not the Morsa crystal. That's a different one.
I like that.
We'll cross the bridge when we get there. But yeah, I say we try to hire these guys. Get a little extra muscle.
Yeah, let me. I'll talk to him about it and see what we can find out. Maybe I convince them while they're fixing the ship. Feel free to come with me.
Not doing anything else. I can't see the ship to repair it anyway.
Feel free to come with me. I might need to brainwash them.
While they're talking, I'm gonna talk to Groknek. Does any spare parts that might be able to repair my jetpack?
We can look around. Nothing that's catered towards it.
Okay, maybe I can try and find something then. Guess there's some rubble over here. Some rubble. Somewhere. Don't know, we don't have a pile here, so I'm gonna act like the escape pod is the pile of junk we have.
Yeah, that's fine.
Do I roll perception?
Mechanics
To see if I can find something? Alright.
You find a piece of tech that may get the job done. But you know if it fails to work, if it fails to be installed in the proper way, it will likely cause the jetpack to blow up upon ignition.
Yeah, I'm gonna have Soda 77 work on that. Not me.
You gonna blow up Soda 77? This is when we lose him. Right here. We just lost LeBear. Now we're gonna lose Soda 77. Do you have him on a backup disc somewhere?
Nah. I guess I roll with Soda 77.
We'll do that once we're
shit.
actually inside the ship.
Once in. Alright, cool.
So he blows up the ship.
It's gonna explode when I ignite it.
Oh.
I'm just making him do it because he has a better check than I do.
Put him on, dude. He'll roll a 20.
Or not
Alright.
one, balance it out again.
Zeno, Midas.
Hello.
Hi. This one's gonna speak.
So, who do you all work for right now?
What do you mean?
I mean, who do you side with at the moment? Who pays you?
We don't get paid. Twi'leks are like canon French, aren't they?
I think so.
We are free spirits, if you will.
So you're just like a community that likes to go around and raid?
We do not raid. Me and he gestures to the other Twi'leks. Me and my family, we are descendants of this village. We have lived here on Titan since forever.
So you're not with Grognik right now?
No, we were already at the base when he arrived.
Are you planning on leaving also?
We are looking to go with him. This planet is... It is getting harder for us to live. We believe it is time for us to finally migrate.
Where will you go?
Well, I suppose that depends on what would have us.
Well, if you're looking, I don't know what your situation, what you're looking towards directly, but we are about to have a large ship that's being built, and if you want, if you could be handy and helpful, you could come live on the ship with us.
What would we be expected to do?
I'm gonna look at Zeno.
You have any special skills?
We dance.
We don't specialize in much other than hunting.
That has its own uses. Hunting what?
Well, we have essentially basic survival skills here. Some of us can hunt. We hunt wildlife from small battle squirrels to middle line. Can't think of what the thing's called. To young Nexus. Nexu? I think that's what it's called.
So.
So you're pretty basic then when it comes to survival. You don't know how to pilot ships or...
As I've said, we have lived here all our life. It is not necessary for us to know what I imagine you may be looking for. We are not technicians, we are not engineers. We are not fighters other than to defend ourselves and to hunt.
You able to track?
Yes, we can track quite well.
Good enough for me then.
Everybody needs everybody could use a I can't think of what you call the people that go out front.
Vanguard?
No, the one that you send off to
Scout?
Fuck you. That was, yeah, there it is. God, man, turning 33 today has really aged me.
Today?
Yeah, today's my birthday.
Fucking.
What
I've been
the?
so bad with birthdays this fucking week.
Oh,
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Midas.
Everybody in chat, happy birthday!
GG.
Hey,
Yeah, F's in the chat. F's in the chat for him being one step closer to.
What a way to see it.
Snap.
This is your future, everybody.
whoa, that's a great feature, by the way. I just want you to know.
Wait, we actually need some confetti.
Yeah, let me tear this paper and throw it all over my room.
There you go.
Hey, thank you. All right, well, so yeah, we could, if there's ever a time that we need a scout, I think that Thank you. I think that y'all would come in handy for sure. Methinks, you know.
Okay. So long as we are not expected to harm others' innocence, I suppose that is acceptable.
Sure. Yeah.
More about that. You'll be fed. You'll get your quarters. No killing. Deal.
Deal. As for us, we are more than capable of fighting and holding our own.
So you're not bound to the Empire?
No, we're bounty hunters.
Well,
He was a bounty hunter?
He came for us.
Yeah. I thought he worked for.
Well, they were scavengers more than bounty
okay.
hunters, but now at least they're bounty hunters.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Didn't they
He,
come for someone
leveled
when
up.
we first met them? They came for the crystal.
Yeah,
that,
they
Senator
came
Organa
to
had.
scavenge the temple. Oh, sorry, yeah. Then I don't remember if that was before or after. Yeah, they went for the crystal because they were hired to do a job.
That was before Order 66.
Yeah,
Damn.
all right.
Yeah.
Well,
meaning
if they
metagame,
gain enough
you
skill
know
points
that
to
at the
level
very
up.
least Gragnek knows who you guys are to some extent.
all right. Well, I mean, yeah. If y'all want a place to, if y'all need a place to stay, and I know that you're capable of fighting, and wouldn't turn you away if you want to join us.
All right. I suppose we'll consult with Gragnek, and if he's all right with that, then we shall.
All right. See, aren't you glad we didn't kill him?
Saying that out loud with them right there?
That's a telepathy.
Okay.
Should have said it out loud.
Yeah, like stood next to him and just like,
Yeah.
hey, just like elbow him. Glad we didn't kill you.
Elbow him instead of Zeno. Hey, see, how'd you know we didn't kill him?
Saharan guy.
All right. Well, looks
All
like
right,
the ship's clear. I want to just observe Yale. Like, yeah, what's going on here?
Oh yeah, she's still passed out. I forgot that was the case that she was in. I forgot to make a note about that. Not that it matters. I know what's going on with her. So
I guess we can get on the ship then, and since they're repairing it.
You can put her hand in a cup of warm water.
Oh no.
Please don't. Please
All
don't
right.
actually do that.
Yeah, I'll come up and do a check on her as well.
all right. First aid. What's in the system?
I'm just gonna do perception check because I can.
Good injury, I think?
I can sense different types of things.
That's trait injury as well. Yeah. Your
Sure,
pheromones.
that'd be it.
I can do both. It's fine.
For even pheromones.
So, trait injury, you have no idea what's going on with her. Perception, you can tell that she's passed out. Her eyes seem to be kind of like moving back and forth within her head. So there is some cognitive function going on there, but she's just kind of like passed out, not responsive. Seems to be in a very deep but also active slumber.
Well, we should get her back on the ship.
She's remembering. All right.
Execute Order 66. I still have that in my bag.
It's gonna be like 80 years later. Just gonna whip that out.
I know I put your token somewhere here. Okay. Hey, roll 20 if you want to fuck off with what you're doing there. Alright, you're gone. Alright. Everyone reboards the ship. Hours have passed at this point with the repairs after everything has happened. But eventually you fix it, you climb on in. Yale gets sat down over here, I imagine, or are you putting her somewhere else? Medical?
Yeah, put her-
Dirty back to tank.
You just lay her
not
on.
in the back.
We just lay her on the table.
I just lay her on the table. She doesn't deserve that.
Oh yeah, if it's not dirty, why don't you get in there?
That's my personal back to tank.
Oh, so
I
sorry.
wouldn't mind.
I think I left my MD12 on.
GG. Oh gosh.
Yep. Okay, MD12 is gone. You have collected his debris, so if you still want him there, I'll leave his body. That's his debris been replaced.
His body, his debris may come in handy.
All of these people I will put over here on the right, or on the left side.
So it's just like, I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Basically.
And Kuta will ask, alright, where are we headed?
Brief pit stop. We're going back to Cassia.
Why?
Unfinished business.
Alright.
It'll be quick. Don't
I
worry.
think your crew wanted to discuss something with you, Grognik. Oh wait, it's Kuta that was talking, not Grognik. Sorry, it was close to the same sound.
This is close to this? Gosh, how dare you.
They've been finishing.
I don't have the greatest range. I'm no Matt Mercer, but God.
For real.
Shout out to Matt
All right.
Mercer, getting a shout out on the channel.
The biggest shout out he's ever received.
Wake up, Yale.
Are you trying to use the force to wake her up?
Sure, I'll get over here.
Would you still go unconscious if you use that out of combat?
I mean, I guess probably.
Yeah.
Like after a second.
You wake her up and then you pass out right in front of her.
So
She'll pass up.
ship takes off as Kuto begins to go. You're doing this while it's happening, Zeno. And you see she stirs to life. Oh, what happened?
You tell me.
Oh. She pulls herself up, looks around. He's gone.
Do you know LeBear from the past?
I remember seeing him, and he put his hand on my head, or he put his. I should realize her head would have been way up. He put his hand on my chest. If I said head last time, we're changing to chest. And then I felt the surge of everything come back.
You got your memories back.
Unlocked, I suppose, would be a better term.
How do you know? Who was he? How did you know?
LeBear?
Right.
Because he's been on this ship with us.
Not before? You don't know
No.
him from before?
No.
I see. What exactly do you remember? The last book, I think the only thing you could recall was... Actually, I don't think you remembered anything. I think someone told us about your past.
I now remember a lot more. The beginning of the Purge Troopers. The removal of all the lower level clone troopers. The various ways to cover up their deaths. False missions. Some of them fighting back, a few who Order 66 failed to convert. Fighting against everything that had happened. I remember all of it.
Do they have any weaknesses?
The Purge Troopers?
Yeah, that we wouldn't know about already.
No. They were trained to be perfect Jedi killers, and that's what they are. They don't compare to a good Jedi, not to a Jedi Master anyway, but as you've seen, they can do quite enough against most, and multiple of them against one doesn't stand a chance.
It's a quick forced alignment check. She has her returned memories. I wish this was an alphabetical. Not too bad.
You will see her shift to gray.
Ooh. Yeah, understandable though. Yeah. All right. Well, you should get some rest, Yale.
Thank you, Zeno.
Mm-hmm.
Should you see Liber again, tell him thank you.
If we do, I'll tell him.
Why did he leave?
He had some other business. I'll go ahead and roll the deception, I guess. Oh, whoops. Did I miss it? Nope.
The first good like persuasion / deception roll we've ever had.
I don't know what you're talking about, Orpheus. She seems to not catch your lying at all. She says, thank you.
Rest now, yeah. Time used for sleep.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Just kind of brush your hand, and you can see she falls back into a slumber, slowly falling down back onto the bed.
GG. I walk out of here.
Anyone else doing anything right now?
I rolled a 33. Oh, go ahead.
Yep. I'll just a quick thing here. Just gonna roll my mechanics, see if I can fix the jetpack. Ooh.
Nice.
All right. You feel as though you've done a decent job of putting the jetpack back together.
And then I also ask Soda 77. So, has Liber done anything to you? Or HK, as a matter of fact?
Negative.
Do you think you can? Would you be able to hack HK?
I'm confident in my ability to do so.
I see. Well, that is good to know you still have your abilities. We need to encounter some more droids. We haven't seen a lot in a long time.
Perhaps we've been going to the wrong places.
Maybe. Do you know of any places that would maybe have some droids that we can stock up on?
Yes, I would know many.
Alright, you should give me a list later.
Most of them will be any Imperial-run world. Focus on any place where building is happening, then they'll be using construction bots on top of whatever else is whatever else human life, or not human life, whatever else sentient life is putting the pieces together. Or any manufacturing world.
Alright. Does Moncada fall on the dead category?
Yes. Moncada would
might
have
have
many
to.
droids that we could take over. We simply need to get into a manufactory.
All right. Thank you, Sorry 7. You can head back into the captain's quarters.
You know where we could go? Where LeBear came from and just take all his droids.
True. I forgot the plan's name.
Why do I feel like somehow he's going to beat us there?
Oh yeah, he actually might go back there.
Yeah.
Flying through
Let's go
space.
team up with Pirano now.
I don't think Piranha wants to see us right now.
So I rolled a 33. I was actually trying to see if I could sense LeBear.
No.
Cool beans.
You're not able to sense him. Anything else?
Check the fuel.
Alright, you're looking at your fuel amount. You will have noticed that with the crush, a lot of it has been damaged. You have 3 uses of hyperspace left.
Well,
Oh, that's funny. You get to Moncada at least. We'll do a pit stop somewhere else. Maybe Cassia. I don't know. I don't know about Cassia, so I've never been there. So there might be some fuel there.
I forgot what's on Cassia. Check my notes.
Castia was the planet that you've recently been to, where LeBear got the seed.
Oh, that's right.
Do you know why are you lying down in the center of the table?
I'm meditating.
Okay.
Sure, I'll go over to Zeno as well.
Actually, no, this new camera.
I'm interrupting that forced trance immediately.
You can't stop me.
Slight gap here, as you can see, but not when his camera is active. Or was it there the whole time? No, it's there. I have fucked up on the placement of fixing that camera. SMH. All right. What? Sorry. I'll just say you've entered Xena's room.
Yep. Zeno.
What is it I just say?
I'm curious about something.
That is.
The lightsaber of... What was it again? Revan.
Mm-hmm.
It's changed its color based on your alignment. I'm curious as to how the Force sees me now.
Some things are better off not to be known, I just say.
What do you mean?
Some things are better not better. You're better off not knowing. See, knowledge, is power, but sometimes knowing the wrong things put you in a perilous situation.
Well, if you won't let me set my curiosity that way, what about Jay? Last time I saw him, he was with me. Don't know where he's been now.
Well,
You
if
can tell he's
truly
appeared next to you.
He's right here. But I didn't say that to stop you. It's merely a warning. You still wish to continue, then
It's gonna break.
GG. I use move objects. I telekinetically move it over
All
in
right.
front of him for him to grab.
And you grab it, Ajisa?
Yeah. What do I feel?
You go to ignite it. You feel absolutely nothing, but Zeno, you feel a sudden twisting in the force coming from the lightsaber.
It's gonna break.
You feel it beginning to recoil within itself, and it implodes, the lightsaber crushing in on the crystal around it. Ajisai, you will take some damage from this as it's essentially splintering out, cutting you with the metal as well.
I'm so sorry.
Are you still in
5 damage.
No.
What?
Well,
Hopefully,
Broke Revan's lightsaber.
hopefully you understand now that sometimes there are things that are just better off left not knowing.
I'm sorry. Maybe I can fix this.
No, don't worry about it.
Scrape all the fucking lightsaber things off the ground to parts.
I don't bother with it. It's fine.
No,
I just
I'll try something. I'll at least salvage something out of this. I can fix this.
it's fine. I just say.
You, Ajisai, as you're saying that, before you move, Ajisai, you can see that the lightsaber, the metal gets stripped off. All of a sudden, just like ripped itself away, obviously by the use of the Force, you can tell. And the crystal begins to fly, to lift up from your hand. Are you going to try and hold it, or?
Could, like, keep it flowing, I guess. I'm not going to grab it. Actually.
Okay. Then you'll see it begins to float over back towards Zeno.
Yeah. If I touched it, it would just...
And Zeno, it lands back in your hand, and you hear the voice yell out. Their voice say, "That crystal is still usable. Do not allow him to tamper with my blade."
What do you think would happen?
You would corrupt it. The blade would survive, the crystal would survive, the lightsaber would be fine, but it would be tainted. Forever corrupted by him. Him and his absence. His hollowness. Filthy.
I'm a telepathy, because I guess I should probably be keeping this to me. Well,
And you can obviously tell it's not Jay saying this, but Plagueis.
You keep your end of the deal, and then that has to happen.
I will keep my end. What is it that you wish to learn, then? No, sorry. Finish up your conversation here, then we'll talk.
Getting kind of quiet there. Jay talking to you?
No, just pondering on something. But
Wait.
If you wish, you can force him to roll a deception check versus your insight. Or perception.
I'll
Sure.
roll it. Yeah.
Sure, why not? Oh,
Really?
I don't see shit.
You probably would have wanted to.
You are welcome to have your own suspicion, but nothing in him gives a tell.
I'm also curious about another thing. Plagueis was with me, at least with Jay, I suppose. Is he with you right now? As well?
That's right.
I see. Well, I hope you have better luck with him than I did.
No luck. Either he gives me what I want, or there's no deal.
I see. Well, that will be all, I suppose.
Is everything
I'll leave
all
you
right?
to it.
I'd you say? Seem a little off.
It's just Now that the Force's absence, it feels like I've lost a lot of my senses. It feels like just this silence. It's deafening.
No.
It's like another part of my body being gone, one of my senses.
Well,
Unless Midas is rolling perception or something.
Sneaks up behind, I'd say.
No.
Door opens up.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, he changed it. I
You
see.
changed it. You changed the crit range.
I always do. No, just whenever I want to auto crit.
The next one comes to try and crit me. Come on.
Putumayo, you approach. Door opens. Alright. Also shooting you in the back. Double tap. Playing doing Zombieland D&D now. I get you.
Misses. Misses.
Oh, I'm just walking in.
The double tap.
Oh, I thought Midas was walking in here. I know.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, now we're all here. No, perfect.
Yeah.
Well, I guess this is a meeting now.
I'll just say,
So, how'd you say? It's a
What is it?
Hold on. There we go.
why are you on the table?
I was meditating. I was meditating here.
There are chairs. Anyway, I'll just say, you may be wondering why we're going to this planet.
I am. I don't exactly know what is on there.
When we visited it, there were presences there that spoke to us. And most of them were talking about the void or whatever the bear is, and telling us that we needed to do things to fix him. And they were trying to help us correct his situation. So,
And how are they planning on doing that, or how they trying
Well,
to?
they gave me a seed to give to him. And out of his curiosity, he's going to plant this seed and start growing a tree wherever he goes. And hopefully just being around this tree will slowly start to change him and revamp his twisted force likeness.
Zeno, you're gonna hear J/Plagueis go, fool.
He's gonna scoff at that.
Yeah. No indication of if it's towards Midas, towards the bear, towards anyone. He just says that.
So, obviously, this situation that you're having right now cannot continue.
Oh, why is that?
I've been informed that it is most likely that the Force will try to correct you. And if that you are with us when that happens, it could lead to our demise as well. So, we go to this planet. We see if the ghost or the Force being a ghost can help. And we go from there.
But are you trying to see Jay, or is this for Achisai? Or for both?
It's for Ajisai.
You can very clearly see him in the same way you see a droid, completely devoid of the Force.
As I'm looking at Ajisai, I'm going to turn to Zeno. Zeno, does Ajisai look like LeBear?
Not quite like LeBear, but I can hardly perceive him.
That seed might not work the same way, but Force be damned, let's do it live.
We'll give it a try.
What exactly makes you think I want the Force back, Mattis? Or whatever they're trying to do on there?
You want to die?
No. Of course not. At least not yet. We all die someday.
Yes, but you still have things you need to do.
That is correct.
Wrongs you need to right, and we need you. So, if you keep on this current path, like I said, the Force will try to fix the situation, and that may mean getting struck by lightning, something taking you down one way or another. It's going to draw in danger, more danger than what we need. Just because you are balanced with just because you have the Force doesn't mean you have to use it. So if you can at least get corrected, you don't have to use it again. No one's going to force you to. But you need to be balanced.
That's the thing. As soon as I get it back, even if I don't use it, the Force is still gonna flow with me. It's gonna try and lead me somewhere where I might not want to be. But I do understand that the situation currently is going to be difficult, especially when other things try to eliminate me. I'm surprised why the Force hasn't tried to help Lightsaber, though. On Cassia, you said they did try something. Don't know if that's gonna work. He's different from what I am right now. I suppose I'm just absent from the Force at all, and he's just forcing it to his will.
Well, we'll see. Either way, maybe they'll have a special seat for you.
I'll hear them out, whoever that is on Cassia.
I guess you wouldn't be able to, would you?
I can see Force ghosts. If they actually manifest.
Okay. All right then, meeting adjourned.
Well, it's one last thing. Should it come to it and it's not a correction but an eradication, we'll have to at least be strong enough to fend off whoever's thrown at us. And it may end up not just being a 1 or 2 time thing, but one of those forever things.
What if whatever's coming at us, we throw that at the Emperor?
I like where your thoughts are.
But why would it go after the Emperor if it's there for Ajisai?
Maybe, I don't know, he can jump behind the Emperor or something.
I don't know if that's gonna happen.
This time you're gonna
the Emperor
hear
itself is gonna be difficult.
Zeno, you're gonna hear "fool." This time very clearly directed at Putumayo.
GG. You didn't like that one.
I like the idea, but
You didn't like that. But no, if destruction's coming for us, why not bring it to the Emperor's doorstep? I like it.
I mean, could work, yes. I mean, at this point, I'm just a walking disaster. That's the village joke right there for you. Yeah. Oh.
shame you can't use
Something.
Force Lightning
Oh my
anymore.
goodness. GG.
Don't worry, Tuzik is working on that.
It's perfect.
We can at least see what this person has to say about the situation.
Well, on our way then. I was meditating in here.
Awkwardly stare at you.
if you wouldn't mind.
Just stay standing. Suit yourselves. Like,
Since we're on our way, I guess I will meditate.
All right. Anyone else doing anything?
Make
Yeah.
sure nobody gets into a fight over here. I'm watching the brig.
Zina's using Force Visions and Shatterpoint. We'll get to that here in a minute. Ajisai?
He's tripping.
I want to take out my Kyber crystal.
All right.
Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, I will give you that dark crystal.
Color crystal?
I don't need it. Yeah.
Gosh.
The color crystal. Yeah, I think he means
Yeah, that's what I said, color.
the Kyber.
I said
Whatever.
color. I said color. He know I said color. You and your grumble.
Oh, you know what? It was a black lightsaber crystal and a Morsa.
Yeah,
That's
we
why.
have two of
and
those.
Morsa was the
I
dark
have a
side.
Morsa as well.
Yeah, that's what it was. Okay,
Which is
so
currently solid.
I'm giving you the black lightsaber crystal then.
Where'd you find this?
Back in that Imperial base where Jay was.
Alright, I got no reason to doubt.
Here.
Maybe this will be able to persuade the Mandalorians not to leave.
Lying to them then?
I have been this whole time. The mask was only just a means to an end.
Why are you this way?
By the way,
Is this how you've always been? Like you've just been hiding who you truly are this whole time? This isn't you. This isn't who you were before.
no, I have not been this way. Things have changed. First, it was being stuck in the Jedi Temple for majority of my life. Being forced to keep on the download. I used to be a spy of some sort for the Mandalorians of Death Watch. We had yearly meetings. They stopped. I wasn't sure what was happening. So I just went with being a Jedi. Or at least try to. And
So
now,
you're tired of feel like you're being controlled and told what to do? Is that what it is? Is this?
sort of. But I guess you can put it that way. It's more like being defined by my heritage, my training, or whatever.
I don't see you as a Mandalorian or a Jedi or anything like that. I see you as Ajisai. Maybe. These things that you're trying to run away from are just part of who you are, and you should accept them.
I don't know. Maybe you're right. Yeah.
Where's that
Thank you.
confident, strong warrior that I once knew?
Oh, he's still here.
Good. I can't wait to see him again.
Thank you, my friend.
Do you need help with your lightsaber? I have spare pieces.
Yeah, maybe maybe the Force will come in handy here. I've not been working on my lightsaber like this in a long time.
I've got at least 3 other lightsabers we can pick pieces off of if you need help preparing one.
Are those random lightsabers or are those named ones?
Random.
Yeah. What named ones do you have?
Do you really want to know?
Yeah, there's one that I can't remember where it is, and I'm curious if it's in this list.
I have the pristine lightsaber. I have Ken's lightsaber.
Okay.
I should have them all like.
You have that guy on Paragus, was it? Where we found Soda 77? No, that wasn't Paragus.
That wasn't Paragus.
What was his
That
name?
was something else. But I forgot his name. The Jedi who died there.
Master Diaz.
Yep, that's it.
I have his lightsaber. And then I have like 3 just random lightsabers.
Okay.
Well, so first, I guess I'll exchange the. At
And
least
2
try to.
And 2 canned goods. Just so we're all.
Oh, if you're freaking hungry.
random. It's just
Freaking
random in my
hungry,
inventory. Yeah.
I exchanged the colored crystal.
All right. Mechanics check.
Unless you want to, Midas. Because your check is probably better than mine. I got a plus 11.
But you can't help me with it.
And technically, Midas said he's helping you with it, so Hachi-sai, we're just going to go with you.
Nah, fine. Fine. I guess I'll just destroy all the lightsabers in this goddamn fucking thing.
If that's what it takes.
Never
You succeed
mind,
in
I'm
replacing.
good with this.
Easy.
Then I'll also exchange the Kyber crystal. Take out the Morsa crystal.
All right.
Take that one out.
You succeed in taking it out.
I feel
Does
your
anything-
confidence growing, my friend.
Yeah, I'm getting the hang of this again. I'll take the Morsa crystal in my hands as well. And see
Midas,
what
roll
happens.
use the voice check.
Already had it prepped.
You can feel the Force almost like wincing at his touch in the Kyber crystal.
We've got to get that fixed.
Anisha is showing emotions again. He's like a little bit happy he can actually do this again.
Is he still touching the Kyber crystal?
Yeah, he's just looking at it, see what happens earlier since of the reaction.
Can I pull that from him with the force?
Sure. If it'll allow you to. Otherwise, you have to roll.
Rebuke.
Just take that.
Here's
Hey,
silence.
So it quiets down.
Yep.
I'll hold on to this for you,
No.
at least for now. I know that you can't sense it at the moment, but it seems to be in pain
In pain.
when you touch it.
The crystal.
It's crying out to me.
No. I guess that's to be expected.
I guess. Well, I'm glad I could help you, at least restore your confidence. Now about restoring your forces, or your force ability. At least, so we can balance you out. You don't have to use it again, my friend, but it does need to be a part of you.
Yeah, I've realized something that I'm more reliant on the Force than I thought. The stances that we learned, they are not as proficient as they used to be.
It does draw upon the force to use those stances, so without them, you're just standing in an awkward stance. But we'll see what we can do.
And I'll go to ignite my new lightsaber. See what happens.
It didn't no.
It blows too.
And it ignites just as it normally would. Though you feel the usual effects that have been given to you by previous lightsabers have been dampened somewhat, as the force that flows into you from the lightsaber is obviously not there.
I'll just go for a little bit of practice strikes.
Yeah, just make a couple of hit checks for me here.
Alright.
Just random, just in case a
Don't
nat
say right
one
next to me,
happens.
Midas.
Yeah.
Do not stand right next to me.
Yeah.
How many?
2.
2.
Yeah, we'll just get 2. Yes! Roll 1d20 to confirm critical failure.
I knew it was gonna happen.
How can we let this happen? How can we let this happen?
You go to flail, and you realize your stance is a lot more wild and less controlled as you're going through, and you fly back. As the swing back, you see Midas that's coming straight for you, but you were able to easily get out of the way before it hits.
I look back, it's like, oh. That's gonna disignite my lightsaber's like.
It's okay. It's okay. We'll
Sorry,
get you there.
Midas.
We will get you there again.
In due time, maybe.
Let's just see where this next world takes us.
All right.
Excuse me, I will be meditating for a moment. I have sustained some damage. I need to repair myself.
All right. I'll go check on the engine, see if Lightsaber did anything. No, run away.
All right. Put him out. Anything you're doing right now?
No, I'm not.
All right, Zeno. Shortly after they have left, you rolled 2 checks. What were those for?
To see basically what sort of paths are gonna happen here once we get here. I guess basically the branching of us going here trying to correct it. Is whether or not
Let me pull my force defense up.
Roll one more use the force check.
all right. Dang it. I got my character sheet like pulled out. So I press 1 and it just like moves the character sheet up. Alright.
That is good. That's with or without the +1 as well.
That's with the +1.
All right. So you try and look at the futures coming up. And what you see is essentially... Oh gosh, what would you see specifically with this?
Yeah, I'm really just trying to see the consequences of us doing this, basically.
Fuck it, we're just gonna go all the way. You see on one end Aji Sai floating in the middle of space, or lying on the ground, or being crushed, or cut apart. You see it's flashing between various possibilities, and you don't see him there, you just see the armor around him, nothing connecting it. And it's flashing through on one of these ends with no discernible meaning or set result, but you know that this is a path that is very clearly wrapped around his death. So it's nothing that gives you too much insight, but that is one of the paths you see ahead. And the other path, you can see the Force weaving its way through like it's patching a hole in clothing. And you see... Do you know this person? You see someone that I don't think you've ever met before or seen in any way. You see something that is part man and part machine, entirely in black, surrounded by the dark side of the Force. And you just hear its breath coming towards you with a red lightsaber drawn.
Oh my god.
And you can see, as you're looking at this vision, he kind of looks directly at you, almost through the vision itself. And then it shatters in front of you.
We don't have to go to Cassia. If that's
Anakin.
Anakin.
And I break out of that.
Master
in a
Skywalker.
cold sweat.
You gotta make sure we bring Mace Windu with us.
Motherfucker!
Jay is going to turn to you. That
That'd be awesome.
was the Emperor's right hand.
I see.
Lord Vader.
Soundboard's going
He-
crazy right now.
In many ways, is even more of a threat than the Emperor himself.
Well, let's just take this one step at a time then. I don't think we're gonna be able to handle two large problems at once. I'm not even sure we're able to handle one problem, but
You need
Well,
strength. You must go stronger in the dark side of the Force. And I will teach you. I will teach you the greatest techniques I know. But you must prove to me your commitment.
I'll keep my end of the bargain, but I need some insurance. You haven't shown me anything. You've just given me empty promises thus far.
And I will teach you everything. But you must complete one specific task to show your commitment.
And that is,
You have an attachment to those around you. But one holds a fonder place, I detect. Senriel. Kill her. And I will teach you what I know. Fully commit yourself to the dark side of the Force, and I will assist you and your comrades in slaying the Emperor and his right hand.
I'm sorry if you get
Hey, Sandriel, Windows XP sound shutdown goes down.
It was the SpongeBob sound that got me. I was like, please, bro. I'm sorry.
Look
And
at how to
that's
turn that
all.
off in Discord.
Connor's about to move us off of Discord.
It's fine, we won't do it anymore.
What do we set to Skype?
GG.
No, I won't
That's
go
all.
back to Skype.
Never.
I won't
Once
go
you
back.
go Skype, you never go back.
And that's all.
That sound haunts me.
Yeah, that's and that's all.
Yes. With that, you will seal your journey to the dark side, and I will teach you what you want to know.
Yeah, let me perceive the truth. Actually, I should have rolled use of horse, but I guess it didn't matter.
You sense no lying.
Zeno. Scenario, can you come here real quick?
Done. All right, what you got? All right.
Feel disturbance in the non-force.
and then
Force.
You,
and the void force.
I'm using my intellect.
GG.
My
You know,
intelligence.
I've been curious as well. You've heard of the tales of Darth Tria, haven't you?
Yes. An old
know, those-
Sith Lord. Very old.
You know, the more that I thought about it, the more it seemed like LeBear's actions maybe lined up with her philosophy after all. What do you think?
To a degree, perhaps. The issue... LeBear wishes to purge the Force. It's my understanding that Treya wished to have someone rise above and control it. To manipulate it, to acquire freedom by other means. But freedom was desired, and is desired, by both of them all the same.
Still a difficult question to tackle then. We'll stick to the task at hand first. But let me rest.
Very well. He disappears.
I can feel him staring at me. Somehow.
Alright. Let me go ahead and do this just in case we never get a chance to do it again. Because we get exploded by whatever comes our way. I'm gonna add one more to the light or the Jedi holocron into the Sith holocron. Let's see what have I not added.
Who would have thought that the cosmic force would use Darth Vader just to get rid of you, Ajisai? I mean,
He's the chosen one.
Who would have thought?
I mean, technically, I'm not on the bucket list anymore because I'm not force sensitive. They aren't force sensitive people.
you're like a force void.
The Jedi, that's pretty.
Plus, remember, that might not have been the actual path as that meant. That might have a different meaning behind it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, even then, the Sith assassins are kind of out of my ass now since I betrayed them. Though I
Possibly.
never generally joined them anyway. They just kind of forced I didn't feel very welcome there.
Yeah, I really needed to
It
contact their
wasn't even
HR
a snack bar.
department.
Yeah.
Okay, this is not okay.
Didn't even have a snack bar.
Sad.
Benefits were terrible.
Service was terrible.
A lot of power, but no muffins.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Nah, you good.
Alright.
Are we talking to the union or something? I mean,
yeah, exactly.
You gotta just install a muffin button.
GG. Alright, that's all I'm doing now. Alright, move objects to both of them.
Okay, that'll pass. Alright.
Oh, sorry. No, one last thing. Unless somebody else is gonna do something.
Hey, Sanrio?
Let me take care of this right away. Now let me I'll use I won't use Passion's lightsaber. I'll take one of the lightsabers that we stole from the hut. And I'll take out its kyber crystal. And I don't really even know what to check because I don't think I've ever modified a lightsaber, so
It's just used
gonna roll this, use the force.
You pass.
Alright.
Oh,
We're gonna need a second one to put Revens into that one.
Yeah,
Oh,
you'll be
wait,
essentially
maybe-
swapping out the crystals, the kyber crystals.
Yeah. So use the second check then.
Just make sure it's not one that's a named lightsaber, because that can't be altered.
No, it's just a
got
one of the
16 unnamed lightsabers.
ones.
I'm just making sure. Alright, you succeed.
Take that down. So now I'm down to 9. Well, technically 8, because Sunreal actually has one of them right now.
Oh yeah. Should give Runa one.
I thought about it, but she went to leave, and I.
She's an inquisitor, bro.
but maybe she actually she hasn't changed her mind. We should probably talk to her before we
Oh, she did.
go much further. You did last episode?
Yeah, I'm gonna call her in here and talk to me in a little bit once we get closer to the planet and I've healed.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm done then.
All right. A little bit of time passes.
You get hit by a meteor.
You joke about that. That's a real possibility.
Excuse me?
What? Oh, did I just slip that? Yeah, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. Don't worry about it.
Alright, guys, see you in outer space.
All right, Midas, you fully healed up at this point. So is anyone else who's meditating?
All right, so I will telepathy Runa.
Oh, first time. He's gonna be hella confused.
All right. Use the force.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Since she's not one of you, I'm going to make you actually roll the check instead of just having it be an auto pass. All right, you succeed.
Tell her, come into the crew quarters, please.
Midas?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
You may have noticed that LeBear and HK are no more.
Yes. Unfortunately, there's a different issue now.
And that is?
I think you know. He executed 2 other people who were on this ship.
I'm hoping to correct this issue soon.
Well,
But I'm going to stand up. You had mentioned something before about wanting to be a Sith assassin.
yeah.
Why not join me?
She's going to step away. No.
I could teach you the ways of the Force.
I'm not interested in learning that anymore. Not from anyone here. We saw the body. Bodies. We've seen everything you've been getting up to. Cinderella and I have been talking since we got back on the ship, while we were waiting for the ship to be repaired. We're done. We're gonna get back to our planet. And you all can continue fighting whatever fight you're fighting.
That is your choice to make.
Thank you for respecting that.
I'm sorry that I couldn't make you feel more safe. But may the Force be with you.
She's gonna nod her head and walk out.
Life of a Jedi is so cold and lonely. I'm just gonna go over here in the corner.
With a blanket. The blanket you still had in the Jedi temple.
little tiny blanket. That's what they used to wrap me in. Back
All the
in day.
patches. Like a bear patch and a heart.
You don't see him appear, Zeno, but you hear him whispering in your ear. You hear that? They're planning to leave. Your time is running short to kill her. Choose sooner than later, before it is too late.
I'll make my choice when the time is right.
And there's There's no response to that. Kuta comes on over the intercom system.
Can't even have private conversations anymore.
We never could, to be honest. That man was always on the ship.
He was.
Attention passengers, this is your captain speaking. We are making our final descent towards Castia.
He's good at that. Oh no, you're not one of those people that clap when they land, are you?
Now I am. You see, I've changed now.
Oh, thank God the Force hasn't corrected this yet. We're still alive.
I was gonna leave the ship here.
I'm curious what y'all are doing. I see Midas entering the room with Xeno.
I'll just wait for everybody to come out.
Titus?
Then Riel and Runa will be leaving us soon.
When we go back to the to our big ship.
Yes.
All right, I'll talk to them. I'm probably heading back to the home world.
I don't think that there's any reason to talk to them. They've made up their minds, you know. And it's their choice to make. Can't force them to stay with us.
Oh no, I'm not forcing them to stay. Cinderella already talked about going back to the home world. I'll simply be seeing them off. Plus, we haven't caught up, really. A lot's been going on.
You feel a presence, Midas, behind you. You can feel the dark side of the Force growing angrier behind you.
I'm going to turn and look directly behind me, even though I can't physically see it.
You mean like this?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to look straight at it.
Something wrong?
Just be careful, my friend. The company that you seem to be keeping isn't the best company for you.
Nah, don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Foolish Jedi. His time will come soon enough.
I will smirk. I'm still staring in that direction. I'm just going to smirk and then walk out. You know, do that Kit Fisto smirk.
So good.
All right.
Oh, that perception was also to see if I could tell if Xeno was lying to me about seeing them off.
Oh, Xeno, were you lying?
Nope. I'm actually going to see them all.
Was there any half-truth about that?
No.
Okay. Secret intent to kill that might be hidden underneath the voice?
No hidden intent.
Okay.
Obviously, that could change in between now and then, so there's not really much I can do about that, but...
Yeah, I can tell, Jack. So.
You that guy who choked that just rest in peace.
All right. Y'all make your way out.
Sand meteor.
Back to
Castilla.
Let's just drag y'all back here. There's no pain or sad memories.
Where am I? Here I am.
Well, I'll say, didn't she die?
Yeah.
Who?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Soul. Have his token over here? Nope.
It's in the.
All
You
right.
step
You
over
might have-
Audrey's
You can
side.
stop right there, Midas.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, mine.
These trees.
You can tell there's something special about Amajisai, but you feel none of what it is.
Hello.
He looks at you and then to Ajisai. Why did you bring that here?
Another to be healed.
To be healed. I'm sorry, what do you think his ailment is?
A hole that needs to be patched.
No. Libera was broken, fractured. He can be reforged. This, gestures to Ajisai. This is a void. A black hole that will consume everything that it tries, anything that would try to fill it. You can't heal him.
There's nothing that can be done at all.
No. Other than put him out of his misery.
Is it like akin to a vessel? Can we feel it with something else?
Of course. By all means, put something else in there. See how it ends up. Watch it slowly lose itself too.
So if he stays on this planet long enough, he'll consume the planet? Is that what you're saying?
If he stays on this planet long enough, we will kill him. He's gonna turn to you, Aji-san, look you directly. You are not welcome here. None of us want you here.
Didn't think so. Well, this was a waste of time.
No, we're not done here yet. Why don't you try to touch one of the trees?
I'll say, Audrey's quick suck him off before it's.
You can see the Force Ghost is going to raise a hand. I wouldn't.
What are you so afraid of?
I do not wish for him to consume the force that we use to sustain this planet.
We won't take much.
You will take more than you deserve.
Yeah, we will take more than we deserve.
Does it seem like his words of like what he's saying about like him not being able to be patched or like fixed? Is he like? Is there like any line to that, or does he actually know that that's the case? Like, I'm just gonna roll that perception.
Based on your perception, he seems completely genuine about what he's saying. It may or may not be true, but at the very least, it's what
He
this
believes it.
appears to believe.
So you have seen this before, avoiding the Force?
Yes, not in a person, but in places. Malachor 5 being the signature one.
Snap.
Oh, big throwback.
It's you forgot Malachor 5, huh? Just nonchalantly, okay.
Malachor 5.
Which, metagame and the knowledge you don't know anything about, and the planet's name has essentially been overwritten as well as its existence in history.
Yes,
What
I'm at
happened?
Malachor 5.
Yeah, what happened on Malachor 5?
It was the side of the Force ripping itself apart. A 1,000-year-old war. It caused so much fighting between Jedi, against you, between Mandalorians, between the... What was the
Dark
Mandalorian Wars
Jedi.
were on Malachor 5, right?
Sorta.
Wasn't the Sith Wars? Fuck, I don't remember my history 100% on that. But it was a war between forces that were powerful enough that they ripped the Force out of the planet, and it ended up consuming every bit of life that existed on it. There's no way to patch that hole. You can put creatures on it, have them try and exist within a void, and if they survive, perhaps they would be stronger. That's what some believed. He's gonna turn to you, Zeno. What your beloved Darth believed.
Beloved.
He's taking a dig. He's just jealous.
But in the end, there is no fixing that hole. And that patch in space still exists. The planet gone. Destroyed. Turned to dust.
If it's a hole, where does it go?
It is a void. It goes nowhere.
But you said the void drains everything around it.
Yes.
Is that void currently draining everything around it?
Yes. There's a reason why no one goes there.
I think we should go there.
By all means, do so. Feel exactly what I understand already. Feel the void, the null, the nothing, and be consumed by it.
Do you happen to have the coordinates?
He disappears.
Go touch all those trees then. Goddamn.
And something else takes his place.
You have these coordinates.
You all see the Force ghost of Revan. Now, of course, only Zeno truly knows who this is.
Hey, that's the guy that was in the statue.
Too.
Oh yeah, you all
So
would have seen the statue,
Mandalorian.
yeah.
And the statue.
And the Mandalorian
I do
Wars,
know
yeah,
about
you
the
would know
Wars.
some history. Yeah, that actually makes sense. Yeah, that's fair.
But I'm not too keen about the Jedi things.
There's others of you who don't know. You could roll a knowledge check.
I
Like
don't
decor.
care. I don't care. I just know that he was on a statue.
Good enough.
And I
You-
guess I might recognize the lightsaber that he was holding on the statue, and it would have been the one that Zeno got, right?
Sure. I don't think I specified he
one
was
that shattered, you mean?
carrying a statue, but sure. Yeah. Did that one shatter? Was it that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's that?
The Revan statue.
Oh, yeah. Revan, Malgus, and Tria, and Nihilus.
You do not wish to go to that place. There is no cure for your ailment. There's nothing for you there.
Nothing.
It would have consumed me too, had I been there when the climax was reached.
It's also my perception to see if that's really Revan again. This time it's better though.
This time it is better. You feel slightly skeptical. You feel like there is some truth in it being Revan, but it's also not.
Yeah, I'm gonna draw my own conclusions. You're alive somewhere, aren't you? In some way.
In some way, yes. I am one with the Force.
Let's see. Then you speak the truth. At least there's no way that you know of that I just say I can be corrected.
There is no way that he can be corrected.
Except
you-
for death, I presume.
Even then, you will always be a shell. The others will call it correction, but it is correcting what needs to be corrected in the galaxy. The Force. There's no correcting what you've done. It's the reason why Lightsaber needs to be put on the right path, brought back into the fold. Because otherwise, more of you will only exist.
Alright, that's good enough for me then. We'll simply accept the circumstances as they are.
What exactly is it that you think I should do?
I think you should go someplace secluded. Someplace where you cannot drain the force of anything that truly matters. Do what Lightsaber was trying to do to break himself of his dependence on the force initially. That is what would be safest for everyone, and yourself. Or whatever it is that you intend to do with this life. Do it quickly, and then let it end. Otherwise, I assure you something else will.
Well, maybe after all is done, I'll go to a secluded place where I can't drain the force. I think Malachor 5 would be a good place, no?
The planet's gone. As I said, it's turned to dust. You could exist in the void, but you would exist in a ship, in a vacuum. There would be nothingness. As much as I would say that would be an acceptable alternative, we both know that you would not stay there.
You're right about that. So what exactly would happen if I would touch one of those trees?
Then we will lose someone. Millions, billions of lives have touched these trees, and we have grown because of it. You would take something, someone.
I see. Well, I've got no reason to do that.
And I thank you for not doing so. I apologize for the others. Some of them are older, more arrogant. They believe a stern hand is sometimes stronger than a soft word.
And what will you do about Lightsaber now? Just play the waiting game?
I'm afraid so. Currently, the areas, the creatures, and his targets that he wishes to purge, we can correct. The Force can correct easily enough. Once it becomes something sentient, something that can react, something that we cannot dictate the path of, things become trickier. But he will not do that, not unless prompted as you have done for Ajisai. Meaning once that tree is grown, hopefully everything will be righted. Otherwise we will have to take more drastic measures. Though it's harder in his case, as the force is fractured within him. We cannot guide actions through him. Not as we normally would anyway.
All right.
I've got a question about someone.
Yes.
Do you know of a guy named Piranu?
Yes. He has never been to this world. However, when your companions have touched the tree, part of them came with them, with us. We have knowledge that you have. We are familiar with Piranu as you are familiar with Piranu. and as other Jedi Masters who have come here in the past. Though all of it is limited. But perhaps there's something that I can share. What do you wish to know?
About his history.
I believe that what he has told you is correct. He is Sith. He is Jedi turned Sith back to Jedi. Powerful, but closed-minded.
He tried to sacrifice a lot of lives just to kill one.
Yes. An understandable outcome from his perspective. Nothing truly dies. You must understand that. Well, he looks at you, Ajisai. I suppose there are a handful of exceptions, but in the Force all things live, and all things go back to when they die.
I suppose that is the way it is now, huh?
It is not the way we intend to do things, not the way the Force works. But it is an acceptable solution to reaffirm balance as far as we are considered.
And what exactly is balance anyway? I've heard a lot of people talk about it.
Balance
But
is
what exactly is
maintaining
it?
the struggle, the equilibrium. It will always sway to one side, to the other. Sometimes it will dangle in the middle. But eventually the course will always be corrected. You can simply strive for what you wish and do your best to achieve the best future as you can.
So, balance is just war, essentially.
It's more than that, but that is a part of it.
Alright. I think we're done here.
Very well. I wish you the best of luck, and I don't hold it against you for destroying my lightsaber.
I didn't mean to.
I understand. I sense its presence, its familiarity. Use it well.
Not bad.
Kind of just looks at you all expectantly.
What would happen if I'd touch that crystal of yours?
Oh.
My crystal reacts based on the alignment of whoever touches it. If you touch it for too long, it will drain. I think you're hearing birds chirping from Ajisai's. I'm wagering. Yep.
It's
Okay.
morning right now.
I thought somebody was screaming, and I was like, "Oh, what is going on?"
It's like 4 a.m.
Yeah. It's 4 a.m. right now, yeah.
Yeah, those birds are horny.
For real.
Or the bird gets to work.
If you wish to fight without future hindrance,
Is that a
avoiding a
pun,
kyber
Mike?
crystal may be best
No.
altogether. Otherwise, the more prolonged use you use of anything that is force-related, it will dampen, it will drain, and it will die. Any kyber crystal will be drained with it.
I see. Flows within all things. The Force.
Almost all things, anyway.
Alright, Snarky Revan. Alright. Thank you for your guidance.
I'm sorry, Ajisai, for what's happened to you. I hope you can find peace.
I've got my friends with me. That is enough for now. Though I'm afraid I don't like the company that Zeno's currently keeping.
Well, do what you will do. Of course, we'll react accordingly.
Try to kill me.
Perhaps.
Correct.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Ajisai.
As I go back, I touch all trees. Let's create a false nexus, everybody.
Do it.
That's what we need to do. Oh my
Can we
gosh,
set up
that's
right
what
now?
we need to do.
We can set up a force nexus that we can use the
set
ritual
up
on.
a force nexus and pull a whole planet to you.
Yeah. Rearrange the trees so they're in the ritual circle.
We just lay Ajisai in the middle, like as a sacrifice, so the planet just rains through the void hole that is him.
Or we set up a force nexus at Malachor 5.
There would be no nexus. I'm just saying, I could bring the planet like towards death, and then we can do a force ritual. Or maybe do have Typhon as well.
How many points do you have in force ritual?
Like 60, but they're all gone now.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Maybe
Sad.
those birds now.
Yeah. Maybe I'll sacrifice those birds.
All right. Y'all make your way back in. So, we head back to Moncala now?
I guess so.
Land.
All right. Ship takes
We do
off,
have to refuel.
enters hyperspace. Anyone doing anything right now?
Time. I'm just gonna sit.
I
Oh no.
like the sense of disturbance in the force.
Do it, Zeno. Do it now before it's too late. Make him regret. Make her regret ever joining you. Give in to the Force.
What's all this meta doing here? Is everybody going to Cinreal and
Now I want to check something.
All right, what you checking? You can say they are both eyeing you as soon as you enter.
They're scared. I'm gonna check the storage base, like our supplies, and see if there's any devices that Drasta might have planted. Because HK is gone now,
No, true.
and you has been the only one who has been checking.
Well, you don't trust Soda 77 to check?
No, because he might also be tampered with. I don't know.
Why? It's because he has no hands.
Yes, exactly.
He is.
I didn't want to say it, okay? Because he has no hands.
Roll
I see
perception.
how it is.
Right.
I thought there was an investigate or something in this. It was in my mind. You do not find anything.
I take it as a good sign. As I see the unease and Cinri and Runa, it's like, oh, hey.
Hey.
Something wrong?
No?
No.
No?
Seem a little bit on edge.
We saw what you did. We're worried you'll do it again.
That was a necessary thing for me at that time.
As you say.
They were clearly not agreeing with our way of doing things.
And that's enough to get people killed here. I get it.
No. They already in the past have done things that we also not agreed with. Disagreements happen. They tried to leave, and they might have come back later. They might have teamed up with Pirano, for all I know. They've been apparently sympathizing with Pirano, thinking that what he's doing is right, so.
Well, we don't.
Good. I'll leave you guys to it. Mandalorians and the Chani don't get along. Bye-bye.
Bye.
The next one to enter the fray.
Just chilling in the storage.
Two cats.
Just saw him walk that way, so I just kind of I walked in there just to make sure they were okay, and now I'm just gonna sit here, kind of like on guard, but just act like I'm meditating.
All right.
It's not creepy at all.
You can hear them just chattering in the background a bit, much more friendly and sisterly than you've heard them before.
Those birds.
Yeah. God dang, 2 cannons out there.
Yeah, those definitely aren't in Germany.
That's the first Pokemon I could think of that was a bird was 2 cannon. This is not weird.
Oh yeah, I thought that was the actual bird's name.
After listening to them just really get along for a little bit, I am going to approach them, unless you got something else someone else wants to do first.
Yeah, that is fun to do.
All right, I will approach them.
You approach, they turn to you. Midas.
Hello. You had mentioned before going off and leaving.
Yes.
I'm going to reach out, and I'm going to reach into my bag and pull out 21,440 credits.
All
All right.
half.
For a moment, they flinch as you go into your pocket, and then once they see that you're pulling out money, they relax.
He's got a gun.
What's that for?
To rebuild. It's not much, but it's a start. The
Thank
bond
you,
that you two
Midas.
share is not something to be taken lightly. And I feel as though you have...
I'm not laughing at the chat. I'm laughing at the image in my head of Zeno. Zhung, zhung. Ooh, 21,000 credits.
I'm rich. I can finally pay that jury off.
I want you two to succeed. And it is nice to see you both getting along and working together. And I hope that with this contribution that it can help your path.
Thank you very much, Midas. What did them say?
All right, we're going to go ahead and make that 0.
All right, all the
Rip.
money. Wow. That's...
Yeah.
Do you currently have a heroic moment point?
I do.
Okay. That makes that easy to decide then. Does that come out of the good things it's doing earlier of respect? You know, like, it might be enough. I'll have to give you a light side point though, if you have a dark side point.
Do I have a dark side
He's
point still?
liberated.
I do have 1,
All right.
and now I have 0.
He's returned.
He has returned. Holding up Simba. All right, Zeno, Putumayo, you doing anything?
I was just sensing a disturbance in the force after coming back into the ship. That's what that use the force roll was earlier.
Okay.
That 20, yeah, that 20.
Hey, you don't sense anything special?
After seeing those ghosts, I don't know. I'm kind of I'm a little on edge.
GG. Yeah, I'm a telepathy to Sinreal.
Okay.
To be perfectly clear, I gave that money to Runa.
Okay.
For real.
He kills them both.
Was that Zeno?
Meet me in the meeting room.
Okay. She has to make her way over. You see her leaving, Midas. Hello, Zeno. What's this about?
No. I know you're leaving soon, so
Do it.
I wanted to take this opportunity to chat for a little while. I've got some things on my mind, and I assume probably won't be seeing you for a while, so. GG.
As he just kind of appears behind, putting a hand, invisible hand around her throat, looking you in the eyes, nodding his head.
If I suppose if you had the opportunity to save your former sisters or your fallen sisters, but you had to kill one of your sisters to do it, would you?
Oh, I like this. Trying to think about what her perspective on this would be as an Ichani. I don't think I would.
Why is that?
When you die, it's a necessary part. It's the inevitable end. To kill to avoid that end or to delay it seems temporary.
And if it were to save sisters you knew were going to die, you still say the same?
I don't know if I could ever truly be certain of that. But for the sake of argument, I suppose I would have been willing to kill Runa to protect my sisters, to save the other ones. Now I can't see I'd do the same thing, but I would have in the past.
What changed? Why now?
Because Runa has changed. A bright side of the death of Chi and Paya, I suppose. It has made me and Runa rekindle our kinship. I believe that she can be saved. And she can make us stronger for it.
You believe, even if there's no evidence of it? And that's stuck closer.
I do.
And on a lighter note, what will you do once you get back to the home world?
Well, Midas has granted us some money. We'll try and rebuild our order, restore the damage done to the temple, perhaps expand our facilities and continue teaching the Echani way.
You think Runa will take up that cause too?
I have hope that she will.
I see. Then that'll be awesome.
Do it. Do it. Well, we'll be getting off at the next stop, Zeno. So, thank you for everything.
No, thank you, Sinriel. Then I go in for a hug.
She'll go back for the hug.
And then I pull out my lights notchly.
Okay. That she releases.
That'll be all Sinriel.
I guess we'll have this be our goodbye then. Thank you for everything, Zeno. Goodbye.
We'll meet again.
Okay. I'll hold you to that. You can see he's going to look at you. That was your chance. No one to get in the way. What were you thinking?
I just made a simple choice.
So, you have no wish to commit yourself fully to the dark side. You have no wish to learn my power.
You know,
Oh, that's a good point, I'll just say. We'll see how this goes.
I can't say that this kind of strength, this kind of resolve to turn away that kind of power. You know, it seems foolish to even fathom that something like this maybe could be of some use, but I decided maybe I'll take a chance.
Weak.
I can't say that I disagree. I still can't really wrap my head around it, but I wanted to believe that maybe something could come out of this. Even though she had no reason to, and I thought they were still at odds, she decided that maybe there was some good in her. And it turned out, you know, she was right. Even if she was wrong, you know, something else would have happened. But, you know, she was willing to take a chance, roll the dice. So now that our deal's done, what's next? You still won't teach me anything?
No. I'll teach you one thing. He's gonna hold out a hand towards your throat.
Welcome to the club, buddy.
I don't have this put onto this character sheet. Sorry, that should be a 32 for script.
32. All right.
Hey, last time you physically choked me. What the fuck?
I'm gonna fire back. I'm gonna fight this force ghost.
What's force choke against? I need to double check.
42.
It's fortitude.
So is that a hit?
That is a hit, but I'm gonna rebuke.
All right.
Come on.
For real. I can't let
Reroll.
this go down. This is as a matter of fact,
You try and
As a matter
send
of
it
fact.
back. Okay.
no, I was gonna say as a matter of fact, I am gonna I'm gonna reroll. Let's see how this works. Roll 20, please. Yeah.
Yes.
So you
He's gonna
send
dish
it
it
back. What do you think you're doing with that?
If you're not gonna give it to me, I'll just take it by force.
Let's see what you can do.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna send it back to me. I thought he was gonna like bounce back at it a second time.
That's true. Oh, how many times can you spend it back? Send it back.
Just twice. Like
All right, yeah, he's gonna try and rebuke it again. It's a 35. It's a tie. I forgot to add the +1, but it's a tie. So that's fucking. It needs to beat it, right?
Yeah, because basically, if he bounces it back, then we both
Equals or succeeds.
All right, so we just both get choked. No, we both
Nothing
get choked.
happens.
All right, you can go ahead and roll the damage if you want for that.
No. Redirected and suffer no ill effects.
Nah,
If it's 5 higher, you may choose to turn the force power against its creator.
Oh, right. So it doesn't reflect it back; it just fails.
Yeah.
Twice, once by you. I thought it said if they reflect back again, both you and the originator are affected by the force power.
Force power's reaction suffer no effects.
Like
Back
that
again,
special.
both you and the original. But he doesn't reflect it; he just deflects it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not sending it back. All right.
Right. He needs to exceed the check by 5, so he failed that.
Oh, GG. All right.
So essentially, he's just going to force his grip away. You're lucky I'm working in this weak shell, says gesturing to Jay.
Well, let's fix that, shall we? I'm gonna try and force drain Jay.
That would hurt to say. All right.
Yeah, technically, you would have the +1 from Jay again, huh?
Yep.
Would have a +2 in total.
Yeah, he is still enhanced by Jay's power.
Ooh.
Roll 20's on my side today.
So you feel you do gain some of his power, but with it, you gain a dark side. But we'll also say that you gained a light side earlier from sparing Senrail and choosing this path. I should have clarified that earlier. We're going to do that right now since this would push you to max.
That's fine.
I'm in a good jink.
You wish to have my power. Fine. Have it all.
Oh, snap.
Consume me. Or die. We'll use the force check as well. Just a regular use the force check.
Right.
It's a real shame he has to go off of Jay's use the force check. Treated as though he was empowered.
Might be low enough there. That was a bad roll.
So you can tell that he seems a little bit weaker than even what you just took away from him. It seems as though what you've done has caused more of an effect that seemed to be intended. And you don't know what to make of that specifically.
All right. But now I'm sitting here and he's made his ultimatum, or at least he's made a threat.
Brooches his hand over. I will destroy the engines. No.
Not this time. Pull out a lightsaber.
Not
Stabs both
again.
skills.
They're right here, man. Come on. Absorb me or I destroy the engines. Not again.
Consume me, Xeno. Take my power. Or die.
I intended to all along.
You absorb more of his power, but he still remains. But with that, you can feel the darkness being pushed another step. You are now maximum dark side, I believe.
Yep. -1 plus 2.
You can see more of him. Wavers off. Good. One more time.
About to put you back where you belong.
Midas, we will get to that here in just a second.
Yeah, you sense a great disturbance, actually. I'm pretty sure put him
With that last one. Why is that DC 30 plus 3, but DC 35 plus 1?
I don't know.
There's no DC 35, I think.
I think there is for this one.
Let me look at the quick
It
reference.
actually goes. It only goes to. Actually, yeah. 35 is 3 points. 30 is 2. Huh.
Oh, did I put the wrong ones on the wrong thing? GG.
All right. Well, it's irrelevant for right now. That just made me realize that something would have happened slightly quicker, but we'll treat it as though it's going to happen right now. So with that, and Midas, you can sense this as well. You can sense the darkness going from him into you, Zeno. But you will also see, and Midas, you sense this, darkness also leaves somewhere else, and that's where his ghost disappears to, as though it's being sucked through a vacuum elsewhere. It actually looks a bit familiar to what you saw happen to Paya's corpse.
Is what I see.
Yeah, you can kind of see it begins to evaporate as though it's being sucked away rapidly.
Okay.
Is Jay gone too, or is he like leaving slowly?
Oh no, they're both gone.
Oh man, that was. I was hoping he'd be like, but why? And then
The exact benefits of what you've just done, as you know, I'll need to think about. So next session, I'll give them to you.
You just died. Like, all right, yeah, you're gonna have to get off the ship now.
But you feel yourself fully empowered with the dark side, and Midas, you feel that from him too. You feel the presence of someone akin to a Sith Lord, even.
oh boy.
Do I get high ground ability?
Don't worry. I'm just gonna touch you, and you're just gonna disappear. I'll make that darkness go away. Don't worry about it.
Alright, Zeno, anything else you're doing now? You feel your mind back to your own. You feel darkness has gripped you. You feel in control of your own body. Metagame, I have not taken that away from you, as the rules recommend I do.
Well, first thing I'm gonna do is meditate with Maul. And then let's see.
So wait, we got someone that's fully light side and someone fully dark side now.
Yeah.
It's like there was balance or something.
Fortunately, Put a Miles throwing that off because he's now leaning it towards the light side.
Yeah, I'm about to say, like, what, who's fully light side here?
Midas now.
Oh, GG.
Anything special you're doing, Zeno?
No. I think I'll just sit here and meditate with Maul.
All right. Anyone else doing anything special?
Place myself right here.
5, 6, MP1. See what happens.
He just senses nothing. He's just going about his day like normal. I didn't know that ever happened.
Even them, like, can feel like a little chilliness. I'm over here, like.
Well, then with that, I think we'll end things. I'll figure out exactly what to do with you, Zeno, for next time. Maybe in some way there will be access to Jay in some way, shape, or form. I don't know. Think about it.
See.
Too bad that only dark side users get the like benefits.
Well, you know,
Hey,
he
get
really
it faster.
committed himself, made it through.
Hey, you get like a shit ton of Rory Moen points, okay?
I've got one.
You could have had another
one.
if you'd used the last one.
I'm saving it
That's fair.
for when I need to kill Zeno of it inevitably.
Or until when you hear that breath behind you.
Oh my god.
Everybody's waiting on the other side.
Immediate.
I remember your older brother
Ooh, snap.
laying on the ground. Anyway, let's give a thanks to the patrons. Hey, thanks to Daniel, Mixler, Ethan, Ribeiro, Posadas, Quagger, Loki, Grabagushi, Z, Kill 3, and Pepper20. We appreciate your support. Thanks for supporting us here on Patreon. They're on Patreon. Thanks to all of you who are watching us here on Twitch. Thanks to everyone who's going to watch us over on YouTube. Remember, you can watch us live. Twitch.tv/HSG_DND. There's a link in the description. 6 p.m. Mountain Time. or 8 p.m. Eastern time. Tuesday.
Or 2 a.m. German time.
Or 2.
Central
GMT,
European
like-
time.
GMT plus 8 or something.
We'll see you next time to see everything else that's going to happen here. Bye.